Here's a quick tutorial on how to sabotage yourself like a pro. Expect perfection. It makes no sense starting something if it isn't going to be the absolute best. Assume that all eyes are on you and only create when you're certain everyone, everywhere will be impressed. Spend hours on end lying to yourself about making progress by watching tutorials and motivational content without ever doing any actual work. Those people that you look up to clearly started as they are in this exact moment. Don't for a second consider that they were ever beginners. Beyoncé was born a superstar in all her glory as a middle-aged celebrity with the voice of an angel. She never practiced anything, so why should you? Only go partially into things. Be sure to keep things that directly oppose your goals present at all times. Allow yourself to be tempted constantly by regression so that a steady feeling of disappointment can flourish and slowly erode all sense of motivation until you realize that trying to progress is pointless. Ensure that there are always obstacles to the positive actions you'd like to take, so you can use all the stores of your willpower before good habits can set in. Use these obstacles as excuses as to why you can't keep consistent with your plans, so that you can slowly fall back into the safe, comfortable pattern of your suboptimal life. Let your feelings guide your actions. Don't set a plan or schedule of the things you'd like to do. Leave your calendar empty so that you can go where your emotions carry you, and you won't have to feel that pressure to do the things that would put you closer to your ideal self. Ignore all sense of personal responsibility for your actions. If there's nothing set in stone, then you can do nothing without guilt. Watch as unfocused days turn into actionless weeks and weeks turn into unrealized dreams. Destroy your environment. Be sure that your environment is as cluttered as possible. Have the room dark and filled with as many purposeless things as you can, so it will be nearly impossible to detect anything important. This will overwhelm your visual senses and make it difficult to think clearly. Ensure that the easiest to recognize things are distractions, like the TV remote or game consoles. That'll make it almost automatic that you gravitate to them whenever you enter the room. Engage in these repeatedly so short-term dopamine can flood your brain until you're depleted and unable to focus for more than 30 seconds. Don't write down anything. Keep spinning your wheels in the mud of your own overwhelm as you try to figure out that thing you were supposed to do. Don't set an expectation that anything is important. Absolve yourself of all sense of self-accountability. After all, without taking responsibility for your actions, you can look outward and blame uncontrollable life circumstances for your lack of progress, like the government or your spouse's love of hiking. Let your desires for change slowly slip away in the chaos of daily living and reinforce your sense of shame for not seeing any progress. Confuse your lack of execution with being too busy to execute. Don't prioritize yourself. Always drop your plans when called upon by friends or family. Ignore all of the things that you actually desire to ensure that they're kept happy. Give your time to groups and organizations that don't contribute in any way to your ideal self. Then reward yourself for being useful to everyone except yourself. Don't prioritize your goals. Let everyone know that you're available at all times by never saying no. Use meeting friends as an excuse to ignore your to-do list so you can build strong grooves into your mind that you're not worthy of your own time and effort, since your desires always come last. Be resentful of people further ahead. Allow your ego to create a healthy gap between you and anyone that is further ahead than you. Protect your current identity by using negative generalizations to enforce these, like all rich people are evil, all fit people are self-absorbed, all successful artists are sad, lonely people. You don't want to be any of those things. You're a good person, and no one kind has ever been successful. Talk a big game, but never back it up. Allow yourself to drift into a place where no one believes the things you say, not even you. Let your friend circle slowly stop caring about the things you say you want to accomplish, so you can get a polite but empty pat on the back from them and feel good that you've gotten a reward without doing anything. Don't let yourself feel capable of achieving anything you set your mind to by never following through, so it can create an inability to start, which will seep into all areas of your life. Throw away all hope of ever succeeding so that you can stay nested deeply into your comfort zone. Don't make new friends. Stay around people that are exactly like the version of you you're trying to change, especially if they aren't trying to better themselves in any way. They're a mirror to confirm that you are exactly where you belong in life. Don't reflect and grow. Self-assessment is an enemy. Looking at yourself and measuring what you've done is at its best a waste of time. Move blindly day after day, week after week, with no concern for adjusting, especially if you see no progress. Don't try to make your circumstances better by learning from your mistakes in any way. Don't set any rules in place for yourself to help align you to your ideal. Hey guys, so this was a bit depressing, but you can check out a more uplifting video here ahead.